Hey everyone, a theme has been coming up in a lot of my work with people, and I wanted to share it with you because it's a common problem. What do you do when your partner is a pushover, right? When everyone else is more important than your partner, when, um, you know, they might lay themselves across the floor to be walked all over, and it's frustrating for you, not only because you don't want to see your partner, you know, being so self-sacrificial, and getting their needs and subjugating their needs, right? But it's also frustrating for you because you tend to have to get kind of pulled down in there with them. So what do you do? Now, I will tell you, I am a recovering selfless person, or I guess I've tended to be one of those types of people that don't necessarily put themselves first. That's all been changed and changing. It's a process. So I cannot necessarily speak about this from the perspective of my husband. He should probably be watching this video so that he can learn how to deal with me. He actually handles me really quite well, actually. So I'm going to share with you what you need to do if you feel like your partner's a pushover. All right. The first thing to do, if a lot of people come to me and they're angry and they don't know what to do and they're just like, and they're frustrated, right? So the first thing to do is to look at yourself and see, is there anything that your partner's doing that's mirroring any part of yourself and your own tendency to do this? Because by kind of voluntarily being pulled, dragged down into the, or by even being involuntarily dragged into that sort of self-sacrificial process, if you're frustrated or angry about it, there's some part of you that might be allowing yourself to get pulled down in that place, right? Maybe your partner is not as good at taking care of themselves as you are, but in some level, maybe there's something that's being reflected here that's something that you can also deal with. So that's one piece. That's if you're not saying anything about it, right? But I also encourage you to kind of step up and say to your partner, like, hey, I notice this is happening. It's something that, is affecting me as well. And I'm not cool with it because, I think that, first of all, I don't like to see this happening to you because you're amazing and, you deserve better and, you shouldn't be getting trampled on by everyone around you. You shouldn't allow yourself for that to happen, right? And whatever I can do to support you in that, I'm more than happy to. But it's also not okay with me because sometimes I feel like I get pulled down in that sort of place where everybody tramples over me as well. Does that make sense, right? So this is you stepping out and modeling for them that you're not okay with this. And sorry, I have this cough. Here's the thing, our relationships are our teachers, and maybe you have a difficult role of having to sort of ask more of your partner. That's what we're all here to do, is ask more of each other, right? It's ultimately going to be good for them, but it's something that you require as well. So I hope that's helpful. If you're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, or I don't know, not overwhelmed, but frustrated or angry about any of this stuff, that's a sign right there. That emotion right there is a sign that your boundaries are being walked on as well. And nobody is going to walk on them without your permission. That's not true all of the time. I mean, sometimes this happens in an unjust kind of way. But if this is a chronic pattern, I really do encourage you to take a look at yourself and how you're also contributing to the situation, and have the difficult conversation about it and say, hey, you know what, like this is something that, I'm not okay with, right? I need more from you. I need you to believe in yourself. I don't want to be with someone who's not able to do that. And that's pretty harsh, but I think you're picking up what I'm laying down. I hope. Let me know in the comments. I hope to hear from you and hear how this may or may not be helpful for you. So so let me know. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.